The 8-litre changed everything because it was the first car that WO had produced, which made the competition and the rest of the automotive industry realize what he was capable of. This was motoring in its very highest form, something that WO himself promised would be capable of 100 miles an hour. And in the 1930s, this was groundbreaking. So there was only 100 8-litres ever produced, and each one was unique. It had been commissioned by him through Mulsanne, and so it reflected his personality, his desires, and of course was the final car that he drove whilst leading Bentley. That relationship surely was embodied in the fact that his wife commissioned a painting of her view watching her husband drive. I think this is really quite an emotional scene. That idea and the passion of grand touring was very much alive. The reason WO went to H.J. Mulsanne in 1930 to commission his 8-litre was really their shared values and what they were trying to achieve within the motor industry. The celebration of 100 years of Bentley and Mulsanne existing and working together in partnership was the perfect opportunity for Mulsanne to commission this WO edition and to celebrate the original 8-litre in a modern vehicle that still embodies commissioning and craftsmanship and the beauty of design in the perfect Grand Touring. The WO edition, in a very subtle way, draws on the design icon that is the 8-litre and the design cues that really embody what is special about that car. The chrome radiator shell with the vertical vanes give the front of the car real presence and stature. The chrome bonnet strip pronounces the length of the bonnet and the proportions, and with the black wheels and the self-leveling center caps, which have the iconic B, and for this car have the centenary gold highlight surrounding that, just as a way of showing the link to our past, but in a very contemporary design way. As you enter the vehicle, the first thing you will see is the tread plate, which signifies the fact that this car is unique and it's one of 100 cars. We developed a specific heritage leather. It has the patina you would see on a heritage car, and that kind of value works really well in combination with walnut veneer in a dark stained variety. So again, it's subtle and understated. And also the WO Bentley signature, which plays throughout the car, really helps to signify in a very subtle way how special and unique these cars are. The jewel in the crown of the interior is in the back of the car. We have a drinks cabinet that has been produced by Mulsanne with totally unique glassware and crystalware. The marquetry piece, which has 419 individual pieces, it is all made by hand, and it takes 5 days to produce. It's a real celebration of the original 8-litre and very much reminiscent of the era of the 1930s. The original crankshaft from the 8-litre was replaced as part of a renovation project in the 1980s. And we carefully designed and engineered a process that would be able to divide that crankshaft into 100 pieces. Each one is then placed carefully into the armrest in the rear of the Mulsanne. I think it's a unique opportunity to own a piece of the history of this wonderful brand, and it's something that makes this car ultimately collectible.